just to make it absolutely clear, I haven't watched this video. I only watched the first minute. Something is going to be hilarious here because this guy claims that he exposed the second most toxic guild in World of Warcraft, but his video has way too many dislikes. So I don't know why. It seems to be a banger.
Well, I didn't want to make this video.
He about to cook?
Since I'm getting dragged through the mud anyways,
I guess
I need to respond accordingly.
You found a
I've been
video
getting
of me?
harassed for almost up to a year now by the guild Big P PvP and its members, specifically Mayor West and his crew. The things that Big PvP have specifically done to me are they've hate rated my Discord, they've hate rated my live streams, spamming racial slurs in both, and they've also
wait, what?
Spamming racial slurs in both.
Wow, he like
and they've
literally.
Also,
he censored that. Obviously,
made an emote of my face, multiple emotes of my face on their server Discord, the Big P PvP, all in attempts to harass and bully me. Now in the game Burning Crusade, Mayor West and his cronies, specifically Raw Roller, who has spearheaded the harassment against me in game, constantly gank me to the point where I can't quest in zones when they're on. I can't stream questing, essentially. I can barely quest. I can barely do dungeons as well. Usually we have to death run to the dungeons because they gank us over and over again.
Isn't that like standard PvP behavior? I mean, wasn't this like a known thing since the dawn of World of Warcraft? I think, like, listen, a lot of the people we've seen complaining about this very problem, it's not toxicity. It's just the game. Like, okay, I play Counter-Strike. Damn, bro, I can't believe you killed me like that. Like, yeah, homie, like, that's the point. You subscribe to that. Why just not play PvE server and have fun if that's all you want to do? If you want to create content about the game and you want to play slight PvP, just queue into a battleground. Why are you doing that? Yeah, it's kind of a weird thing. I don't really get that.
This all started initially with me and my
This is why we have Drac Fear.
friend starting to play Mists of Pandaria back in 2025 when it was launching. And while we were leveling, I was obviously live streaming the leveling experience. Me and my friend were having a blast. A member from Big PvP came into my live stream and made it sound enticing to join their guild because I was playing to do PvP in Mists of Pandaria. Little did I know that this would be the worst mistake I've made as a streamer in my entire streaming career.
Never accept invites from strangers. I've known.
In doing so, we ended up joining the guild, and then once I got to the max level in Mists of Pandaria, I went and did a World PvP event with them where we went and invaded the Horde Shrine. This is the lag fest they were talking about.
Okay.
Here they come. In this case, I was on Alliance, and we were attacking the Horde Shrine, and everything was going.
It's always the Alliance players, man. They fear us. They fear us. They can't handle a PvP. They know. We instill with the Horde did pretty great job of instilling fear in every Alliance and the Horde.
Fine.
But we still don't have hair, so Alliance kind of win on that front.
Until Mayor West is who I think was making the callouts in this situation, said, go to the bottom of the stairs.
To the base of the stairs. Mount up. No. Fly to the base of the stairs. Fly. Base of the stairs. Go. Base of the stairs. Base of the stairs. Take the base. Take the base of the stairs. Land on them. Land on them. Land on them. People are clicking and running.
Okay.
Massive AoEs. Big DPS here. We're on the middle of them. Run baby mama here in the middle.
What do you mean by base, dude? The top?
The healer in the middle of them.
Like the fuck?
The base of the stairs is like the bottom.
Clear, comms.
You said the base, motherfucker!
Baby mama's going down.
Oh, toxicity.
Great job, guys. Kill these healers.
Jesus.
Clear comms, please.
Learn what the fuck you're saying words-wise.
That guy.
Wait, isn't he like kind of toxic? Okay, I see where this is going. And I like that.
I need to calm down.
It's getting interesting.
We're killing the guards here. Big AoEs on the
Screaming when we're winning. Calm down, dude. If I said base, that's my fault. I may have made a missed call, but you don't need to yell at me. It's okay.
As you see in this clip, we were told to go to the base of the stairs. It was a miscommunication, and I asked, did you mean the top? Because everyone was going to the top.
Bro, you literally showed a clip of you incriminating yourself, self-reporting, and then you say something like it's what? I've merely asked, what is base of the stairs? Rewind the tapes. Motherfucker, where is it? What? Bro, no way. No way this is real. This gotta be a rage bait. No, this is too good. This is too good. Man, this was a random video I encountered. I think I might have hit the jackpot.
And at that point, I thought I had muted again because I was streaming.
Ooh.
I wanted to communicate with my stream and not other people in Discord. But I was still unmuted, and so I called him a motherfucker. Granted, not the best word choice.
Oh, I thought I was muted, so it's fine. Damn. Dude, okay. I only cheated because I thought you weren't home. Damn, dog, that's crazy. I get that. No, I get that.
But also, it was just a reaction to being yelled at verbally, too. Like, we're just gamers gaming, man. And so this situation...
What? Then have some self-control. Brother, what are we talking about? Especially if you are a streamer. Because as a streamer, especially a small-time streamer, we can't afford to do this, man. Like, YouTube is and Twitch are heavily censored when you're not at the top. That's why I don't say, like, F-bombs. That's why, like, I don't say, like, anything I shouldn't or Twitch and YouTube will find unsavory. I have to self-regulate. If you don't have that ability, then you can't really play the game. Like, you need to know how to do it. Only a selected few can probably pull this off somehow. Maybe if they're, like, extremely unhinged, but not us. Not us, brother. Like, maybe he confused the base of the space because he was hungry. Come on. Yeah, poor guy being rude and then complaining about people being rude to him. He's a WoW player. What can you expect? Can you even blame him?
Basically devolved into the...
Yeah, Twitch wants to censor language but push hot tub streamers. Yes. Yes. There you go. Yeah, also, if you're streaming, that's even more offensive because you were calling someone out publicly. Kind of. Yeah, but it's still offensive, like, nonetheless. Like, you shouldn't really do that like that. It's just stupid. Like, just have self-control, okay? Is that it? It's like, oh, we're video gaming, brother. That's not an excuse. Just be a reasonable person.
Almost year harassment campaign that they've continued to do against me since this one incident of hot micing during a raid. So after this incident is when they started the hate raids on my Discord and my live streams, and then also in-game they were spamming in general chat as well as whispers and my mailbox, making fun of me for being obese, you know, classic bully nonsense. And then eventually it got to the point where Mr. Pandaria was no longer fun.
Yeah, by the way, like, people would find ways to make fun of you, and like, any way they can. It doesn't really matter what you are, how much you weigh, how you look, if you have hair or not. Like, it's just, listen, I'm brown, so I know it, right? I just make it easy mode. You don't care. You just point back and laugh. That's all you have to do. Just have a little bit of immunity, okay, man? Like, being a streamer is difficult, especially if you're putting yourself out there with camera. This is the price you have to accept before you start this. Everyone should know this. It should be very, very obvious. If you're putting yourself out there, there's a price. And if you're willing to accept it, good. If not, then don't do it. It's just that simple.
I no longer had a will or want to go play the game because of the amount of bullying and abuse and harassment that I was receiving from Big P PvP. And so I ended up stopping playing the game. Which is really unfortunate. The bullies won in that scenario, but it is what it is. Even if they were removed from the scenario, I wouldn't have gone back and played Mr. Pandaria anymore because they had soured the taste. They had soured the will to want to play World of Warcraft at the time. Now, flash forward to February of this year when we and my same friend, decide to start playing Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary because that means Wrath's next, and we want to get ready for Wrath. So we start leveling our characters in Burning Crusade Classic Anniversary. And guess who decides to start ganking us continuously, stream after stream, when we try to level and quest? The only thing we were possibly able to do was do dungeons. So we mostly leveled through dungeons. We had to death run most of the time.
Again, we just play PvE. Like, I don't get this. I don't get this, guy. I really don't. Like, all of your problems would melt away quite literally in a millisecond if you just chose the right server. And it's okay if you rolled like and committed on one server and that's fine, like you made a mistake, but you did it twice. So the second time is on you.
ganking us because there was no other workaround. Often, every once in a while, they would show up in force with a bunch of the guildies to further continue the harassment because they get a kick out of, treating people like dog shit. So the reason that I'm even bringing any of this up is because since Nightman's video came out where he's experiencing similar harassment and abuse from the
It wasn't even remotely close to similar, brother. What Nightman experienced is literal doxing. His entire address to the fullest was revealed online and put out there to make sure that some delusional freak out there would actually go outside and do something with it. Do you have any idea how scary that is? It vastly differs from, oh, people were being mean to me on Discord and whispered me bad stuff. Who cares? Brother, his entire address was leaked. His life were in danger. He had to move out. Like, how can you even compare the two? It's not even remotely close to being similar. It's not even on the same planet.
Red Empire that I've been receiving from Big P PvP. Raw Roller, the mage who has spearheaded the majority of the in-game harassment in Burning Crusade, has decided to start posting videos with my face on it to block their chat. And in the pictures, it's there to make fun of me for being obese. And many people are flocking to their videos because in the videos, they're stomping on the Red Empire, but also they're helping support, bully, and harass me because Raw Roller decided to put my face as a cover for their chat in-game, probably to cover up their racial slurs and bigotry that they have going on in the chat. But nevertheless,
So random.
Anyone watching those videos,
It's like he has a list of buzzwords to make people feel bad for him. I just, listen, like, obviously using your picture as, like, a cover for the chat is kind of a lowball move. I agree. But, like, who cares? Like, who cares? Bro, if someone will put my face to cover their chat, I feel sorry for them. I'm ugly as hell. Like, you're literally going to lose viewers because of that. So maybe it would be my own way to kind of to enact vengeance.
is inadvertently supporting the harassment of me because Raw Roller decided to use my face without my consent in their videos. Because again, they are
some people aren't built to be streamers. Exactly. Exactly, just true. Absolutely. It may not be for you. He should reconsider his life decisions. But to be fair, he is a World of Warcraft player. So I do understand that.
Respectful of other human beings. And they get joy out of causing other people harm.
It's PvP!
And so
that's the point! You're supposed to do that! What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh my god, that's the entire premise of the game! That's why you go into a PvP server, because you want to destroy the other faction. That is the entire thing. That's the shtick, brother. That's what you do. I really don't get it. I just really don't get it. Yeah, this guy is too fragile for online gaming. He's what every game has to be sanitized. Yeah, he would not survive the Modern Warfare 2 lobbies. Yeah, the good old days. Maybe we just grew up in an era that kind of just made us a fortress. Like, we were something different, man. Like, those Modern Warfare 2 lobbies were something. I never had access to, like, console and stuff. And, like, to be honest, like, paid video games. So for me, it was, like, Counter-Strike, which arguably way, way worse. So I've been conditioned, right? I already know the game. I know what's up. I don't care anymore. But maybe he grew up playing something else. I'm not really sure. Yeah, imagine playing vanilla WoW back in those days and try to level in Strangentold Vale. Everyone knows that Strangentold Vale is equal death. It's like Death Valley for a reason.
That's why this is coming to a head, because ultimately Raw Roller and his cronies, Mayor West and the rest, Jerk, they won't leave me alone. They will literally have not stopped the harassment since last September, and it continues to this day. What I'm concerned about is many things. One thing, we're playing a game. What is wrong with you? Why would you go into real life and mess with people with their careers, with their reputation, with their capacity to, play a game? It's a game. We're in our 30s.
He's playing the game by destroying your character. That's the objective.
Plus, most of us, we're adults, or supposed to be. And you're harassing another human being because you want to make their life a living hell? What does that say about you? You're pathetic. And the fact that Blizzard, YouTube, Discord are basically remaining silent on any of these abuse.
Everyone is against me, but I'm right. Maybe do some self-reflection, brother. Maybe just look and realize that maybe, it just might be, there might be a slight chance that you're in the wrong. Have you considered that? No. You know why? Because I'm smelling another pirate software situation up in here, boys. It's the same pattern. I'm always right, I was never in the wrong, I didn't have mana, I had to blink. Sure. Sure, Chief.
These harassments, these bullyings, is ridiculous. And we as a community should not be standing for this. And honestly, that's one of my biggest concerns, is that Blizzard, you take reports, but that's pretty much all you do. The fact that there's not been any action on these individuals who continue to try to communicate in-game, who have been ignored, who continue to gank us to the point where we're not able to play the game that we're paying for. On top of that, as a streamer, I do it for my job, and they're stopping me from being able to create.
Who cares? Nobody cares. I'm sorry, dog. Like, listen, it's nothing personal, right? I'm not going to say nobody cares about you. Nobody cares about us in general. Do you think I go up live every day doing a failed stream with like 20 people because, oh, it's like my job? First, I barely get any money. Second, I do it for the love of the game. I do it because one day I believe I'm going to grow big. And I will, by the way. Even if I have to drag my corpse over the finish line, I will. It doesn't matter. But I don't cry about reputation and people harming me. I realize that the only obstacle in my path is me. The only reason I'm not yet successful is because I'm bad. And if I get better, I will see success. And it does happen. It does happen slowly and methodically. It does. This guy needs to have the same self-respect and self-reflection to actually understand that he's in the wrong, and that way he would be able to improve. Because I'm sorry, brother, you being like a 2K Andy on YouTube, and again, I'm not going to call you out like I was a 2K Andy just 6 months ago. It's completely fine. You want to grow. That's the point, right? And let's check its Twitch real second. Let's see how many followers he has. He has 500 followers. That's like a good number. That's like a good number for someone who's starting. I'm going to assume that he's only starting. You need to understand that to grow, you gotta develop a thicker skin, and you got to know when you're wrong. Like, people hate dishonesty more than anything. And if you're unable to self-regulate and self-control yourself, you're in for a bad time.
Create content for my profession.
Yeah, self-improvement, exactly.
Which is a loss on all fronts. And it's disturbing that both the Red Empire and Big PvP can continue to get away with the amount of harassment and bullying that they do when there's tons of evidence of them continuing to do it. We need to really look at this as a community and look inward and say, do we want to accept this or not? And if we don't, we need to speak out, and we need to get some sort of action from Blizzard, some sort of action from Discord, some sort of action from YouTube, because this is unacceptable behavior from fellow adult human beings playing a fucking 20-plus-year-old video game. I mean, I don't even know how else to describe the amount of disappointment I have in Raw Roller, in Jerk, in Mayor West for continuing the harassment that they have against me. And I guarantee you that it's gonna happen to someone else, or has already happened to someone else. Hearing about all these other stories with Red Empire, I was shocked to hear Nightman's story. I was also very sad and disappointed because I was like, oh, it's happening on the other side of the pond too. Both Alliance and Horde are full of these toxic guilds that are causing harm, and they have no disregard or respect for anyone else other than their own joy and causing harm to people. And
you're comparing tomatoes and potatoes. That's just I think I'm kind of over it. It just let's finish the video. It just he repeats the same point over and over again. He just whenever you repeat the same point over and over again, it loses all value and means. You can't allow yourself to do that, because what you're trying to do is you're trying to push a certain agenda. You're trying to indoctrinate us, and we can see that clear as day. It's not going to work. You're clearly trying to convince us that the players who ganked you inside of a PvP server are somehow in the wrong for, I don't know, putting your picture to cover their stream chat. Like, listen, even if it's like a low ball move, who really cares? It's nothing that big. You comparing that to doxing. How can you even do that? How can you be a rational thinking human person and say such a thing? It just, I don't understand. Yeah, videos like this just convince me that we need to bring back public shaming. I always said that. It's insane. Listen, like, obviously, never harass anyone. But if I can leave a dislike on a video to just show that he's in the wrong, I more than likely will. But it's insane. I really wish he would wake up and understand that he's in the wrong here. He doesn't seem like a bad guy. He just seems to be just misunderstood. Well, not misunderstood. He seems to be the one misunderstanding. I just really wish he would wake up.
That needs to end. Ultimately, what's really unfortunate about this whole scenario, both with Nightman and myself and other streamers who are experiencing this kind of backlash and hatred and bullying and harassment, is that, guys, this is a video game. We're trying to play a video game and have fun, and all these other people are coming in and just ruining that experience. World of Warcraft has been a fantastic game. I've loved it ever since I've started playing it back in 2007. And honestly, it makes me very sad that we've come to the point now where the community is getting so toxic that it's just not fun anymore. And what's the point of playing a game if you're not having fun? So, Blizzard,
Play a game that makes you feel fun?
Discord, YouTube, could you guys get your shit together, please? Because there's been very little to no good response to this amount of cyberbullying and harassment that many of us have received.
False accusation should be dealt with the same amount of force and enforcement and punishment that the crimes themselves do. False accusation would be the end of us. I really think that what he's doing right now, that's probably the only thing that I don't like about this video, really. Because I would have understand if it's just like hurt. That's fine, I would have gotten that. But calling for actions against people who only play the game, right? It's bad. This is bad, because right now you're advocating for an innocent person to be permabanned from YouTube, from Twitch, from the game. That is deplorable. You should have never done that. If you would have only came out here and say, hey, what they did to me is bad, I would have just be like, okay, whatever. But you're actively calling out for them to be banned, that is on you.
And you guys just kind of ignore it. We submit reports, we tell you what's going on, and at the end of the day, nothing substantial has happened. Apparently there's something going, they're looking into the Red Empire stuff, but guess what? They're not the only ones that do this degenerate shit. Big PvP has also, and does also, do hate raids, what is called Discord PvP, and they're proud of it. And everyone claiming that they're the heroes in this scenario with the Red Empire is unfortunately not true. Because one of the mages from Big P PvP in the videos that he is putting out is using my face twice to cover up his chat. Again.
Oh my god, brother, you've repeated yourself for 5 times by this point. Wow, it's like the same mantra over and over again. Like, we get it. They use your face for Discord emote. Okay, cool. Sure. Just laugh at it. Who cares? You're feeding the trolls. You're making it worse.
Picture is...
Yeah, he's tilted. Bro, they got him good. They got him good.
He's making fun of me for being fat. So he's harassing me because I'm I'm an obese person, and he hates me for whatever reason.
Why are you saying that?
Debate whether they love me to the point of hatred or what. Because who gets so infatuated with a streamer that they're this negative against them and using their likeness without their permission and causing...
Because you're a public figure now and they're allowed to. It's the same as anyone allowed to react to my video and criticize it, and I'm unable to do anything about it. But they can. Like, it is what it is. That's part of the game, son. That's what I do right now. It is what it is.
Damages to their business.
God damn it, stop digging. He can't. He's unable to stop.
So it's just sad. It's pathetic. It's Blizzard, Discord, YouTube. You guys really need to work on your support systems, and our community needs to come together to stop this nonsense in its tracks, because the fact that there's 2 toxic guilds, one on Alliance and one on Horde, that are going to these lengths outside of the game and even in the game to make sure that people no longer have fun, it doesn't belong in this world. We should not tolerate that. I fully expect there to be backlash due to this video from Big P PvP.
Oh, not only from them, brother. You just summoned the entire WoW community to actually do a little bit of clowning session. And that's really the problem with this video. I think he should release a follow-up and just kind of understand that he made a mistake. I think that would make him look like way better.
Appreciate if they could, you know, become respectful human beings, apologize, remove my face from those videos, and stop harassing me in game. But I think that's a lot to ask from what has historically been shown to be people who do not respect others. Ultimately, I want to thank you all for watching this video. Please like and share the video. And until next time, thank you.
Any opinions? I gotta see some of the comments. Okay, that's gotta be a good one. Now, the comments are going to be lit. So, again, I'll remind you, very, very heavy dislike slanted ratio here compared to likes. Let's see what the people have to say. You started yelling. True, that's when he said the thing. Yeah, this ain't the same as Red Empire, sorry. True, my dude, you were the one who overreacted, and he even apologized to you. Oh, really? Wait, you got an apology? Oh, that's crazy. If that's true, holy shit. That's insane. Yeah, please like and share, everyone. He asked nicely. Exactly. And they have liked. They just disliked. Yeah, I hate modern internet. Based. This confirmed a live internet theory. Please help me dig my own grave. Say less, bet. True. Yeah, what the hell? The dude even apologized instantly? What are you still upset about? So, wow. Wait, the guy actually apologized to him and he's still this mad? He's still trying to get sympathy point? Yeah, that just, that makes it more embarrassing. His reaction is to your yelling over raid cons, which you don't do, was fair. Let's see how this goes for the rate of the video. Let's see. Sure, it went well. Bruh, you posted thinking it made you look good. Okay. Okay. From here, it seems like more of the same. But, yeah, it's just like, it's so weird. It's so weird. Yeah, it's more like, help me, mommy, someone called me a weird nickname online. It's just like, nobody cares. Honestly, nobody cares. It's just such a weird issue. I can't believe I watched like a 13-minute video of an adult complaining about being called names in video games. Brother, if I was like that, I wouldn't have survived a day out there. I'm being called by the day racial slurs, all that stuff. People, yeah, clowning at the way that I look, my voice, my non-existent hair. It is what it is. You just gotta roll with it, man. It's hilarious. I just make it funny. I just pin some of these comments from time to time because it's just hilarious. It's just laughable. I really don't understand how people can be this soft on the internet, especially playing World of Warcraft. It just seems all like a one big self-report in my opinion. Really, the thing that kind of made me tilt is the fact that he does openly call for them to be banned. He calls for their ostracization of them from the game and trying to turn them into a pariah and himself as a victim. Like, playing a victim is always a bad thing, and nowadays I'm glad that we see it as more and more cringe. I'm glad. Yeah, go back to the clip. The guy immediately said, my bad for the wrong call out. Oh, damn. Okay, then I missed that. I might have missed that. But yeah, that's crazy regardless. It was definitely a fun watch at least.